I believe leadership is about the problems we tackle together and the solutions that we commonly forge. And in this moment, leadership is not about standing on this podium and giving a monologue. Instead, it's about opening a dialogue, a conversation.
We must have the courage to raise our voices, to stand up, to support those efforts in America today to create an inclusive, multicultural America.
Bringing common sense policies to this lens of immigration is so important, and being able to call out anyone on the left or the right when your community is threatened and endangered is so important for all of us.
The ADL will speak truth to power and demand that our leaders call out anti-Semitism wherever and whenever it happens, irrespective of the consequences.
I respect Richard Spencer's and Andrew Anglin's rights to free speech. But when their speech threatens others and seeks to actively suppress others' right to free speech, then it must not be tolerated.
And it seems like the world is in this epic battle between love and hate. And justice too often is the casualty.
We must expose anti-Semitism wherever and wherever we see it.
That terrorism cannot prevail if we refuse to be terrorized.
You know, it's now important more than ever to really develop this ethos of inclusivity, especially amongst our youth, our peers. And that's why I joined the Glass Leadership Institute. And that's why I intend on continuing to be an active member of ADL's network of activists.
Too often, hate becomes hate crime. So we have to do everything in our power to stop those people who move from stewing to acting, who move from just hating to hurting.
And that internationally, we continue to combat hatred and bigotry and continue our efforts to support persecuted people as persecution continues unabated throughout the world.
This issue has been twisted and contorted with race and ethnicity in the middle of it. The undocumented community and the immigrant community is made up of people from all continents in the world, all who found their way to the shores of the United States.
An affirmation that I was not going to give up, I was not going to be destroyed. I was not going to allow Judaism to be weakened in the face of this hatred.
And I think the key for us, all of us together, is how do we actually live our values? Not just speak truth to power, but live truth to power. What does that look like? It's hard.